Alright guys, so today I wanted to show you my Nvidia settings. Now those are specifically for laptop users as I'm on a laptop right now, but it can also work on PC, it doesn't really matter. But the reason I'm saying that it's more for laptop users is because they're going to sacrifice a lot of quality over performance. And for PC users, you might not see a lot of changes when it comes to certain Nvidia settings because you have a pretty good graphics card and stuff. But for laptop users, I'd recommend just going with the full-on high performance because I understand you want great visuals, but sometimes you can't really have great visuals while having a smooth experience and stuff like that. So I would recommend disabling everything unnecessary and stuff like that, which I'm going to show you in a second. It's important to understand that my settings are going to make your game look maybe not as good as it was before, and you might want to switch it back if you still have a good amount of FPS and you don't really mind losing a couple of frames per second or quality, which is totally fine, by the way. But if you're playing competitive in any game, I would just recommend doing what I'm doing right now so you can just have the biggest amount of FPS possible. So first of all, we're going to start with image sharpening. As you can see, I already have some settings here. Those don't really impact your performance. It's more of a, personal preferences, but mine, I have it as that. Feel free to copy it if you want. Ambient occlusion off. Even if there's a performance thing, just do off. It's better like that. Anisotropic filtering. Application control, all anti-aliasing, just disable that. This is terrible for performance. It's basically what it does is, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna try my best to explain it to you. So basically you have like lines, let's say in your game, you have like a couple pixels that are not really centered. Let's say you play Minecraft and you see like blocks that aren't really centered or anything like that. Like you're gonna see some lines. Well, this makes it so the lines are multiplied so it doesn't show as much, but it's basically just destroying your performance, so I would consider turning that off. Background application frame rate, turn that off. With the GPUs, you can do all. That doesn't really matter. You just click this, okay, just in case it's not set. System fallback policy, driver default, low latency mode. Now, if you're on PC, I would recommend just going with on because Ultra is gonna lose you a lot of FPS, but for laptop users, you don't really have a choice. You need to go with Ultra because if you go to off, you're gonna have way too much latency. Max frame rate, if you want the maximum FPS, obviously you're gonna turn it off. Multi-frame is simple, AA, disable that. It basically also helps with aliasing, but as I said previously, it's really not good for performance. OpenGL GDI, I have it to auto. OpenGL rendering GPU, put it to 35, well, your graphics card, to be honest. Power management mode, really important that you put that to prefer maximum performance. Data cache size, this is really up to you. If you have a lot of terabytes left of storage, I would recommend going with unlimited or 100 gigabytes, but for me, I have it to 1 because I'm on a laptop with like 500 gigabytes. I know it's terrible. Texture filtering, I guess you can put that to on. You might not see a difference because it only works with DirectX. Texture filtering negative LOD bias, I have it to allow. Texture filtering quality, put it to high performance. Trilinear optimization, I have it to on. Threaded optimization, I have it to auto. Triple buffering, I have it to off. Vertical sync, really important that you completely disable that. This is going to be giving you a lot more FPS. And then those three don't really matter, but put that to auto and then those two up to you. You're not really going to need it anytime. So just that's pretty much it. And then if you want to use a certain program for it, like for example, I have Minecraft, you can just do those instead and you should be fine and good to go.